Okay, so somehow I was able to get a hold of not one, but actually two Prismatic Evolution ETBs. Actually, not even two, three technically speaking, but I'm only going to be opening two on camera right now. Disclaimer, I'm not looking for eeveelutions. I'm just glad that I got ETBs. This is going to be the first ETB that I'm opening ever. Honestly, what I am most excited for out of this, it's not even some of the cards, like the budew and stuff like that. It's that this is just such a nice box, mainly to keep my bulk and my playable cards in. Because right now they're just sort of stacked in like a one of my bedroom drawers. So having a nice little box, like, oh, look at how nice this box is. I can put all my cards in here. So lovely. Just to set the expectation of what I'm looking for. Ooh, I've never gone through a booklet like this before. So here's what I've learned about the Pokeball and Master Ball stuff. This effectively places the illustration rare, which I'm not too happy about. Of course, all the eeveelutions, the budew. Ooh, this is, I'm hoping for at least one budew. So then here are the actual set. So the main thing I'm looking out for is boom. Like, can I just, as a player, can we just appreciate how much, like, how great the set is? Teal Mask Ogerpon, Iron Hands EX, Iron Thorns EX, a Dusk Noir line there. What else is there? Baby Roaring Moon, I guess. Dragapult, hello. Terrapagos, hello. Isn't there also a Raging Bolt in here? I feel like there was a Raging... Oh, I guess the Raging Bolt is the EXs. SIRs, right? Prime Catcher again. A new A-Spec in the Max Rod. And Treasure Track as well. Sparkling Crystal. And then, of course, yeah, the SIRs. Oh, whoop-de-doo. And then, yeah, there's the Raging Bolt. Why did I feel like Raging Bolt was also a regular EX? That's strange. But let's look at the actual goods itself instead of just pretending like we can get them. There should be 9 packs here. Some more dice. Oh, that's a nice EX dice, I will say. Nice and clear, like transparency white one. I might actually use those. Slab of energy, which I probably won't be needing or using. And then some nice little sleeves. And then look at how adorable this Eevee is. Oh my goodness. On to the important thing, the pack opening. So I've been watching some unboxing videos of people opening ETBs and stuff like that, and it just hurts as a player to see people, like, if it's not an eeveelution, they just discard it like it's nothing. They'll see a budew and it's like, oh, it's trash. They'll see Teal Mask Ogerpon, it's like, oh, it's not a big hit. I'm like, bro, what do you mean? It's a budew. It's about to be the menace of the TCG. But all right, let's see. All right, code card, an Applin. I know Festival Lead is also a possible deck. Speaking of, there's Goldeen Festival Lead with the Seeking that lets you draw 4 essentially if you have the Festival in play. Hoot Hoot, 80 HP, Amorous, Duplin. Okay, well, I guess I need to make a Festival Lead deck. Cypher Maniac's Code Breaking, Heatran, a Buddy Buddy Puffin, Bronzor, and speaking of Dusk Noir, I have too many now. I've got like 8 Dusk Noirs. Please, I hope people need them so I can just give them away. But yeah, there are plenty of nice playable cards in here. So like I said, I've got the one other ETB that's here right now. The only reason I have multiple is because I ordered 2 initially from one store, and then they said, listen, because of how many people are ordering, we can't guarantee you your ETB. So I was like, okay, I'll also order 2 somewhere else just in case as like collateral. Turns out I got all 4. So 3 are here now. Oh, I've got 3. 2 of them I'm opening now. One of them I'm sort of selling to a friend at regular market price because he wasn't able to get his anywhere. And then the 4th one, what I might do is I might also resell that, but at market price. And what I'll do is I'll say, meet me at a local and I will sell it to you there in person because I don't want it to go to a scalper or something online or stuff like that. So here's the code card because then I know it's going to a player, a friend, and I'm charging them a good price. Aromatisse, Hippowdon, Eevee, ooh, boosted evolution. I don't really know if I'm going to make an Eevee deck, but I'll keep it aside just in case. A Bronzong, Techno Radar, Duplin. I really need to make Festival Lead, don't I? Larvitar. I did see there's a Tyranitar in the newest set, Journey to Get, or at least in Japan, that has a pretty good ability. I think it's item locks as long as it's in the active, and then its attack is that it mulls. Oh, and there's an Umbreon. Hello. And there we go! Teal Mask Ogerpon, the first of many. I will say, I've been seeing that the price of these ones specifically have been dropping down, which, again, that's what I want. That's what I want to see. Alrighty. Oh, this is so... Oh, I love to see it. Well, so far, so good. There's the code card. Also, I just hope that a lot of people open this locally here in South Africa because, again, even though I know Ogerpons aren't that expensive already, and like some of the other cards like Raging Bolt and Dragapult aren't that expensive, it's the problem of finding them locally here in South Africa. There's not a lot of people that have Ogerpons for sale. There's not a lot of people. Ooh, seeking. There's not a lot of people that have Dragapults for sale. So getting either. Okay, and the newest Max Rod. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. And then a nice little shiny Fluttermane there, and a Groudon. Okay, well, so far so good. Got the new A-Spec, got a new Teal Mask Ogerpon. Boy, oh boy, gambling is good, isn't it? Gambling is great. And, like, it's crazy to me to think that, like, you would have the eeveelution collectors, that they would just see all this, and they'd probably be finished ripping through all 9 of these packs because they're just looking for that Umbreon. I mean, I won't lie, I would be happy if I got one. Although even then, although Umbreon is probably, like, one of my favorite eeveelutions, I kind of feel bad saying it is because I'm like, oh, I'm not part of the hype train, I promise. So I've sort of started to gravitate towards Leafeon as my favorite eeveelution of choice. That's a code card. Speaking of, there's another Eevee. A Hippowdon. Baneri. Pinsir. Oh, I like that Pinsir. It kind of reminds me of like old school Pokemon. Where it's like watercolory type of coloring in. Technoradar. There's our festival grounds. Although I know one of the promo cards, like the stamped ones for playing locally, is Festival Grounds as well. Finding Mochi, Goldeen with Festival lead, and and a full art Brassius. Okay, 3 in a row, not bad. I don't even know what Brassius does. What do you do, Brassius? Probably nothing great, right? Count the cards in your hand, shuffle those cards into your deck, then draw that many cards +1. I mean, it's okay. I've been hearing that a lot of people have been getting full arts. Not many other stuff. Like that is their like hit for an ETB and stuff like that. So honestly, just out of these, what, 4 packs? Yeah, not too bad so far. Something at least in every single one of them. No Pokeball or Master Ball rares and stuff like that. Although then again, I'm not really complaining. Like again, I'm not a fan of it. I mean, probably I guess it looks kind of cool, but what would look cooler to me is a whole new artwork, right? I mean, sure, you get the textured card, but I mean, I'm gonna put them in a sleeve, so you can't really feel the texture and you can't enjoy it when it's in a sleeve, right? Black Belt Training, one of many. There's a Dusclops, okay. I only have 1, so that's nice, I suppose. Hippopotas, Potatoes Patatas, Houndour, a Lacey, a Screamtail, a Briar, ooh, a devastating card. Cottony, and there's the okay. Now that I feel it, it does feel nice, but like, again, this is gonna go in a sleeve. I'm not gonna feel this again, so it does feel nice. I will say that it's a strongly textured. I'll put it like that, like more so than the Teal Mask Ogerpon. But now then again, I guess this is a Pokeball, so it's not as rare. But imagine this was an illustration rare of something else with a brand new full art that you could admire. Professor Turo Scenario, a Flareon, Metal, a Foil Metal Energy. Alright, 4 more packs for our first ETB. There's still one more ETB left. Code card. Larvitar. Black Belt Training, same Black Belt art as the other one. An Execute. Sneasel. Carmine for the turbo decks out there. Sada's Vitality. Really wanting that Raging Bolt Ogerpon deck. A Suicune. A Hoothoot. An Aromatisse, and an Okidogi. Cross Energy. Yeah, I'm hoping that... maybe I guess now I want a lot of the Teal Mask Ogerpons, because then the Raging Bolt is the issue, I suppose, right? I mean, unless I pull multiple full art or special illustration rare Raging Bolts, that's going to be the tougher one, I think, to source out. Well, I mean, I do have the one already that I got from the other pack opening last time around. Code card. And I know my one friend does have 1 extra Raging Bolt, so I might try and trade him something for that. Spritzy, Slowpoke, a Duskull, a Cottony. Again, imagine if this were an illustration rare version of that, right? As opposed to just going, ooh, feel the texture. You'd go, ooh, look at the new art. Palucha, Area 0 Underdepths, that's actually pretty useful. Regigigas, I know this is a very important playable card for Lugia decks, but I do not play Lugia, and Lugia is rotating soon, so I'm not really sure how useful that's going to be for me. I'm still looking for a budew, by the way. Larvitar, another Umbreon, and it's also a reverse holo again, I think. And then an Iron Boulder. Still 2 more packs, so there's still some chances for something good out here, I think. I mean, to be fair though, I feel like I'm already pretty happy with this. Getting a Teal Mask Ogerpon, so it's an EX and it's a playable EX as opposed to like just a random bulk one. Getting full art and then getting a brand new A-Spec, so I'd say it's all pretty good. And honestly, Max Rod isn't that bad. Like, I feel like it's a pretty good A spec. Like 5 night stretches, essentially. Code card. Could have been worse. Ooh, a Professor's Oak research. I think I want to get some of these. The OGME wants it. Dusclops. Dunsparce. I know Dunsparce and the Dunsparce could maybe be a new draw engine, especially because there's, I don't want to will it into existence, but a Dunsparce EX, which is a good attacker as well. Bronzong, an Ogre's Mask, which basically never played, Earthen Vessel. So another thing is that some of these item cards that are getting reprinted are insanely nice. Earthen Vessel, Buddy Poffin earlier, and there's another Dusk Noir, a Larry's Skill, and then another Umbreon, this time a Reverse Hollow, and a Psychic Energy. I'm getting a lot of Umbreons, it's just not the correct one. But I mean, hey, beggars can't be choosers, right? I would like to see if I can at least get like a set of the 9 eeveelutions, just like the regular base ones. Alright, last pack from our first ETB. Code card. A Lit Leo. Hey! Okay, well, it's not the Dragapult, but it's a Dracloak. It's a playable card. It's one step closer. Duraludon. I guess this can also be playable. It's part of a Archaludon deck. Professor's Research. Who are you? Elm. Ew, you're not Oak. Carmine. Great Tusk. Professor Sada's Vitality. Black Belt Training, and different art this time. And this is a Pokeball, so I guess I'll throw that down. And a Dreepy. Hello. Dragapult at the end. Ooh. Oh, is this Sylveon or Espeon? Psychic type. Amazes. That's Sylveon. Oh, Espeon. Yeah, Espeon. Sylveon is the Azurite, which shuffles back. Okay. An Eeveelution EX. I'll take it. Honestly, not that bad of an ETB. 2 EXs. One of them incredibly playable in Teal Mask Ogerpon. One of them, I guess, an Eeveelution. I don't think it's as playable. I mean, what is it? Psych out, discard. So it's Mill, but it's for 3 energy. And Amazes is TM Devo. I mean, why would you use this when you could just shuffle? Yeah, why just shuffle the Sylveon is just straight up better than this. Not only does Sylveon take less damage from the first attack, it also shuffles the entire evolution line and attached cards, and not just the higher stage evolution. Like, what? Surely they could have come up with a better secondary attack, but Dreepy Dracloak, Regigigas, 2 Pokeballs, Duraludon, Full Art Brassius, an A-Spec Max Rod, and a Teal Mask Ogerpon. Not bad for our first ETB. Again, first ETB ever, so maybe it's our beginner's luck. We'll see how our second ETB does in comparison. Alrighty, second ETB. Let's see if our luck continues. The more Teal Mask Ogerpons would be very nice. Some Dragapults would also be very nice. I think I've got a full set of 9 of these packs. So what I normally like to do is I like to keep the packs just for remembrance sake. So that's why I was opening the first set very neatly and nicely. I think this time I can go a little bit rougher to speed things up a little bit here. I'm still looking for that budew, by the way. The Powdon, Baniri, Pinsir, Larvitar, a Kieran, ooh, Screamtail, Janine's Secret Art. This might be the new quote-unquote dark patch. Ooh, a reverse Area Zero Underdepths. That's a Master Ball Monkey Dory. Oh, okay. Again, imagine now if this were a full-art Monkey Dory. Like, here, it took me a while to even realize this. Like, maybe even on camera, it might have taken a while to realize, like, oh, is that a Poke? Oh, no, it's a Master Ball, right? I will say the texturing doesn't feel as strong as the Pokeball. Maybe because the Pokeball has that full half here being, like, smooth. Like, again, imagine if this were a full art. Like, it'd be a lot more noticeable, right? And a Flareon. Again, another Flareon. I have that already. I would like a Leafeon, at least somewhere down the line here. I guess Master Ball Monkey Dory is a hit, right? So I'll keep that separate. I think I do have a full playset now. Especially because I know I might pivot back to Gardevoir with the whole possibility of budew shenanigans. So I've seen some lists play 3 Monkey Dory in Gardevoir. Since you have the chance to set it up with like an E-switch as well, so maybe I can use that then. Houndour, Applin, Goldeen, back to our Festival shenanigans. Hoot Hoot, Duplin, back to our Festival shenanigans. Glass Trumpet, Heatran, Hippopotas, and that is a Pokeball. And then a Fanrotom, and a Vaporeon. Did you know that Vaporeon's second attack is going to be useless because there are no longer going to be V Pokemon in play anymore on rotation, and a foil water energy as well. Okay. I will say, coming back to like the whole playable side of things, I'm torn between going to Charizard or Gardevoir, especially because once budew is legal in 2 weeks' time, the very first local event right after that is a League Cup. So there's actually a League Challenge coming up this Sunday. So what I might do is I don't know if I want to try out like a Grand Tree build of Charizard, which I've been fiddling around with as the possible counter for budew, even though there won't be any budews there, just to like sort of feel it out, get an idea of how it plays. Oh, another Oak research, although none of my decks play Oak. Another Regigigas, the wrong playable card, Lacey, Halucha, Earthen Vessel. Oh, a foil Earthen Vessel, that's nice. A Great Tusk, also a foil. And then a Blood Moon Ursaluna. Yeah, my idea is probably Charizard, because, I mean, from what I've seen, it looks like budews are kind of hard to come by, so maybe I don't have to worry too much about budew. Although I know at my locals, especially at the League Cup, it's going to be very rough out there. There's going to be a lot of Regidragons and stuff like that, so I'm curious what they're going to do with the expectation of budew. Like, if I can get a budew myself, again, I don't know if I want to put it into a deck. I don't know if Charizard or Gardevoir really play it themselves. Ooh, a Furcoat. 20 less damage, okay. Riolu, but I know it could really help my deck out. Or like slow down the opponent's friends in Paldea. Ooh. Oh, wait. Oh yeah, Nimona Penny Arven. Explorer's Guidance. A Shaman. Presatura Scenario. A Selfie Stick. What is this? Look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You may reveal... Oh, so this is Pokegear, but only for the top 4. Oh, but you can add any number of supporters. I mean, I would rather Pokegear, because you only need 1 per turn. And then, more often than not, that one supporter may or may not shuffle the deck anyway. So, you have another chance to get another supporter next turn. Furcoat again. And a Glaceon! There we go. We're getting the evolutions collected slowly but surely. And then a Darkness Energy. Still waiting for that Leafeon, I will say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs left. No big EX hits, no big A specs, no big illustration race. So I think that first ETB definitely was beginner's luck, and it's only downhill from here. I would like to be proven wrong though, because I remember like beforehand, I think when I watched other ETB openings, there was always like at least 2 EXs per ETB, and I mean we saw Ogerpons and Sylveon, so Dusclops, hopefully we can get 2 here as well. Dunsparce, Houndour, where's the Houndoom? Applin, Techno Radar, Festival Grounds, Great Tusk, a Carmine, Sneasel, and a Whimsicott. Wafting Heal. When you play this Pokemon to evolve, oh, you can heal, right? You can heal all damage from a Grass-type Pokemon, but it does discard all energy, so that does kind of suck. And there's the code card. There it is! The budew! I feel like this is the equivalent reaction for somebody pulling an Umbreon or a Moonbreon, but like instead it's for a little budew. It's a common. How is this the first one we've seen? Okay, there we have our first budew, our biggest hit of the entire ETB so far, honestly, in my opinion. Pupitar, an Eevee, an Execute, Heatran, Rescue Board. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Turo Scenario, a Pokeball Binding Mochi, a Reverse Riolu, and a Roaring Moon. And a foil, that's a foil Darkness Energy, okay. Honestly, that pack, worth it just for the budew. Again, I don't know if I'll play it, although I will say, I know a lot of people are looking for budews themselves. If somebody asks in the group before like the cup, hey, does anybody have a spare budew? I'm keeping my mouth shut. Or I'll jokingly say, I have a spare budew, as long as you promise not to play it against me if we get matched up against each other, if I'm playing Charizard that day. Another Eevee. I think that's 4 eeveelution, boosted evolution Eevees that we have. The only issue, 50 HP, very snipeable. Larry's Skill, Dunsparce, Carmine, another Great Tusk, Professor Vitality, the Last Trumpet. It's kind of crazy that like, wait, the Great Tusk is an uncommon, but we found more of those than the budew. Although I guess maybe because of how many commons there are, it's harder to find the budew, as opposed to how many uncommons there are, so the slot isn't as saturated. Speaking of, there's another Dusk Noir. I have like 8 of these now. What am I going to do with you? I guess it makes it easier that I don't have to like re-sleeve stuff, but still. My goodness. Okay. 2 packs left. Surely 1 EX in each of these. Both of them Teal Mask Ogerpons, right? Or I guess I can always pray for a Moon Bryon. That's always worthwhile. Why not set my eyes nice and high? Why settle for an Ogerpon, which apparently is going for pretty cheap? Larry's Skill, Dunsparce, Festival League Goldeen, Applin, Shaman, a Bug Catching set, again, great for Festival Lead or Ogerpon, another Briar, Ogre's Mask, Slowpoke, and do we have an EX here? Is this another Dusk Noir? No, it's a Pheasantipity. Ooh. Alright. Last pack, no EX. Okay, it's not. There has to be at least something in here, right? There has to be something in this one. If there's nothing in this, then it's like, okay. Maybe between the 2 ETBs our luck balanced out, but... Alright. Last pack of ETBs. There's the code card. Festival Lead Goldeen. We have seen like this combination of Goldeen Applin so often now. Sneasel, Hoot Hoot, Suicune, love me the roaming 3, a Crispin, good for a Dragapult deck, maybe that can be our EX here. Bronzong, Goldeen Festival Lead. Oh wait, hang on. See, I didn't even realize that is a Pokeball. I didn't realize it until I felt it and I scraped it up like that. If this were an illustration rare, that would be so much more noticeable. Here it's like, okay, well, 1, is it unsleeved? 2, do you feel it? Right? So I guess that's a hit. Festival Grounds, and then another Vaporeon, and that is it. And a Holo Energy. So, like, is the Master Ball like the big hit? Like, is that the equivalent of the big EX hit here? It's crazy to think that this is 1 ETB here. The fact that these 2 are considered hits. A random Pokeball common and a Master Ball Monkey Dory. Right? Meanwhile, you look at the other ETB, Teal Mask Ogerpon, Ace-Spec Max Rod, Brassia's Full Art, EX Espeon, Pokeball Black Bolt, and then, yeah, I guess other stuff was also just my personal playable stuff, and a Cottony Pokeball. Most importantly, I have boxes that I can store all of these cards in now. Oh my goodness, that is such a game changer. That is honestly the most important thing to me. That's why I bought 2. For Journey Together, I don't even know if I want to buy Journey Together. Not just because of the overpricing and the scalping. It's just like the set itself from a gameplay player perspective. I don't see anything important in there that I want. But that is going to be it for today's unboxing video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it, and hopefully again you guys got your hands on some Prismatic evolution of your own. But until next time, bye bye.